With optimism and openness, I affirm each day, let favor from the east, west, north, and south locate me today. This affirmation is an invitation to the universe, calling for a boundless influx of goodwill and preferential blessings from every direction. It acknowledges no boundaries or limitations, allowing for the potential of unexpected and widespread support. As I vocalize this affirmation, I visualize favor as a radiant energy emanating from the furthest corners of the globe, moving toward me with the deliberate intent of the cosmos. This energy transcends geographical and spiritual boundaries, bringing with it opportunities that enhance my life in ways I had never imagined. It is as if every sunrise from the east, every sunset in the west, every cold breeze from the north, and every warm wind from the south carries with it seeds of success and joy meant specifically for me. Delving deeper into the personal dimensions of success and aspirations, I steadfastly affirm, let your divine favor speak for me in every endeavor. This powerful statement calls upon a higher power to act as my advocate in all areas of life, be it professional negotiations, personal relationships, or solitary pursuits. It seeks the kind of favor that precedes reputation and amplifies potential, ensuring that my presence and efforts are met with the best possible outcomes. In my mind's eye, I see divine favor as a brilliant light that encircles me, entering rooms and conversations before I do. It acts as a divine whisper in the ears of those I meet, paving the way for mutual respect and understanding. This favor is not merely about easing my path, but also about enhancing the quality and impact of my interactions. It ensures that my contributions are not only noticed, but also valued, and that my steps towards my goals are both accelerated and secured. With a heart full of gratitude and anticipation, I declare daily, bestow upon me the spirit of favor, and let favor be my entourage. This affirmation seeks to transform favor from a fleeting visitor to a permanent, defining aura around me. It imagines favor as a close companion, not just guiding occasional successes, but influencing every aspect of daily life. I visualize this spirit of favor as a vibrant, glowing presence that surrounds me, visible to others in the warmth and charisma that it lends to my being. Wherever I go, this aura goes too, turning routine interactions into serendipitous opportunities and ordinary moments into milestones of success. This constant companion does more than open doors. It ensures that I am always in the right place at the right time, equipped with the right words and the right ideas, aligned perfectly with the rhythmic flow of the universe. With a hopeful spirit and expansive vision, I affirm daily, bless me and enlarge my coast. This powerful declaration invites not only an increase in the physical and material realms, but also an expansion of opportunities, relationships, and personal growth. It is a request to the universe to widen the scope of my experiences, to enhance my ability to give and receive, and to magnify the impact of my actions in the world. As I utter these words, I visualize my boundaries stretching, my limits extending, and my capabilities growing. I see new doors of opportunity swinging open, each leading to paths rich with potential and promise. This expansion is not just about acquiring more, but about becoming more influential, more capable, more connected, and more impactful. It's an evolution of my entire being, preparing me to handle and utilize increased blessings responsibly and joyfully. With the clarity of my purpose and the brightness of my aspirations, I affirm, let me be successful in everything I do and shine your light on my path. This affirmation is a request for universal assistance in navigating the complexities of life, ensuring that every step I take is guided by divine illumination. It seeks success not as a measure of mere achievement, but as a testament to the rightness of my actions and the alignment of my goals with my higher purpose. In my mind's eye, I see this divine light as a brilliant, unwavering beacon, guiding my decisions and illuminating my way through challenges. It casts a glow on the opportunities that align with my deepest values and scatters the shadows of doubt and fear. With every endeavor I undertake, This light ensures that my efforts are not only recognized, but also rewarded with success that resonates with my soul's calling. Embracing the concept of infinite cosmic generosity, I affirm, let heavenly windows be open and shower my life, finances, academics, career, and marriage with the rain of favor. This affirmation envisions a celestial abundance pouring down upon all aspects of my existence, enriching them with the divine favor that manifests not only as material wealth, but as wisdom, opportunities, and synchronicities. Visualizing this downpour of blessings, I imagine each aspect of my life being nourished like a garden under the spring rain. My finances flourish, free from the constraints of scarcity. My academic pursuits are imbued with clarity and brilliance. My career advances with both grace and agility, and my marriage blossoms with harmony and joy. This heavenly rain does not discriminate or withhold. It saturates every corner of my life with abundance, making each area fertile for unprecedented growth and success. Embracing the potential for radical change, I affirm with deep conviction, turn my life around and change my story for good. This powerful statement calls upon the universe to enact profound transformation in my life, rewriting any narratives of struggle or mediocrity into tales of success and fulfillment. It's an invocation for a shift that is not just minor or temporary, but a complete overhaul of my life's trajectory, setting me on a path that aligns with my highest potential. As I speak these words, I visualize my life as a book, each chapter that once recounted difficulties and setbacks being rewritten. New chapters begin to form, filled with stories of triumph, happiness, and divine favor. This transformation is deep and all-encompassing, touching every aspect of my existence from personal growth to professional achievements. It's a change that is felt not just by me, but by everyone around me, a shift that inspires and uplifts, proving that with divine intervention, no story is set in stone. With the urgency of now, I affirm, let me experience supernatural speed in my life, marriage, academics, and finances. This affirmation seeks to eliminate any lag between effort and result, bringing about immediate progress and rapid advancement in key areas of life. It's a plea for the kind of swift, sweeping changes that propel me forward, bypassing the usual gradual progression. I imagine this supernatural speed as a powerful force, accelerating my actions and their outcomes. In my marriage, it strengthens bonds and deepens understanding at an accelerated pace. In academics, insights and understandings that might typically take years to grasp come to me effortlessly and quickly. In finances, growth and stability occur rapidly, providing security and the means to pursue my dreams without delay. The speed is like a strong, benevolent wind at my back, pushing me forward faster than I could have ever gone alone. With an open heart and ready spirit, I affirm, today, announce me for divine advancement and upliftment. This statement is a call to the cosmos to single me out for special attention and elevated status. It's a request not just for gradual improvement, but for a significant leap forward, a clear and public elevation that acknowledges my readiness to move to the next level in various aspects of my life. Visualizing this announcement, I see it as a celestial broadcast, echoing across the spiritual and material planes. It signals to all that I am ready for bigger responsibilities, greater challenges, and more significant achievements. This divine announcement acts as a beacon, drawing in opportunities, aligning the right people and circumstances to facilitate my upliftment. It sets me apart, marking me as a person destined for great things, now recognized and supported by the universe itself. Embracing the dual dimensions of acceptance and influence, I affirm each morning, let me find favor in your sight and in the sight of man. This statement is a powerful invocation for harmony and goodwill, not only from the divine, but also from those around me. It is a call for a seamless interaction between heavenly grace and earthly relationships, creating a life where my presence and contributions are warmly welcomed and deeply valued by all. As I articulate this affirmation, I visualize a radiant aura surrounding me, visible to the divine and humans alike. This aura acts as a soft, persuasive force, making my interactions smooth and my relationships fruitful. In the sight of the divine, this favor manifests as blessings and protection, guiding me through life's challenges with grace. Among my peers, colleagues, and loved ones, it fosters cooperation, respect, and mutual support, making every communal endeavor a shared success. This dual favor is the cornerstone of a life lived fully and well, rich with both spiritual and social fulfillment. Drawing inspiration from historical exemplars of divine favor, I affirm, like Daniel, let your favor and love be my accomplice in every endeavor. Daniel, known for his wisdom and integrity, prospered under heavenly favor that also manifested as respect and trust from those around him. This affirmation seeks to replicate such a dynamic in my own life, ensuring that every project, every challenge, and every goal I undertake is imbued with this potent mix of divine favor and human respect. I imagine this favor and love as companions that accompany me in all of life's arenas. They negotiate on my behalf, speak when words fail me, and illuminate my thoughts to shine through my actions. They are my silent partners in every contract, my advocates in every room, and my support in every decision. With such powerful allies, every endeavor I undertake is less burdensome, more successful, and profoundly satisfying, marked by a clear sense of purpose and the joy of achievement. With a vision of abundance and a blueprint for success, I declare, by your power, establish me and make me prosperous. This affirmation is a plea for stability and growth that transcends the ordinary capabilities of self-effort. It is an acknowledgement that true prosperity often requires a foundation laid by forces greater than ourselves. Here I ask not just for fleeting success, but for a deep-rooted establishment in my chosen fields of endeavor, supported by divine strength. Visualizing this establishment, I see myself being planted like a sturdy tree, roots deep in fertile ground, branches reaching toward the sun. This tree, my life, bears fruit in all seasons, providing shade and sustenance not only for myself, but for all who come into my sphere. Divine power does not just initiate this growth, it sustains it, protects it, and multiplies it, ensuring that my prosperity is durable, extensive, and generous. Under such care, I am not just enduring, I am thriving, prospering in ways that are visible and meaningful. In the quiet moments of reflection, and with a heart full of anticipation, I affirm each day, open every closed door of blessings, greatness, and miracles in my life. This potent affirmation is a call to the universe to remove any barriers that prevent the flow of positivity and miraculous outcomes into my existence. It acknowledges that while challenges are a part of life, the divine power holds the key to overcoming these obstacles and unlocking the full spectrum of life's richness. As I speak these words, I visualize an expansive hallway lined with doors, each representing opportunities for blessings, greatness, and miracles. With my affirmation, I see these doors swinging open one by one, revealing a path laden with potential and promise. Behind each door lies a different aspect of divine grace, be it peace, success, or an unexpected miracle. This visualization is empowering, transforming passive waiting into active receiving and rekindling hope for what lies ahead. With each open door, the possibilities of my life expand, and the landscape of my journey is transformed from confinement to boundless freedom. With a spirit of restitution and strength, I declare, I claim back every blessing taken away from me by the wicked ones. This affirmation is a bold rebuke against any forces that have diverted, stolen, or diminished the blessings destined for me. It is an act of spiritual and moral reclamation, asserting my right to recover what was unfairly taken and to restore the integrity of my life's narrative. In this powerful act of claiming back, I imagine myself as a guardian of my own fortune, confronting the shadows that have obscured my blessings. With the power of this affirmation, I see myself retrieving these lost treasures, be they opportunities, relationships, or peace, each restored fully and integrated back into the tapestry of my life. This process is not merely about regaining possession, but about reaffirming my resilience and the justice of the universe. It sends a clear message to all forces, benevolent or malevolent, that my life is governed by a higher law, one that restores and rectifies with unerring precision. Emboldened by a sense of destiny and rightful claim, I affirm, I claim my favor from every force holding back my favor. This affirmation is a powerful declaration of ownership over the divine favor that is my due. It recognizes that sometimes, even blessings such as favor can be withheld or trapped by unseen circumstances or entities. This statement acts as a command to release these blessings into my life, ensuring that no external force can deny me what is rightfully mine. As I make this claim, I visualize a scenario akin to gathering scattered pieces of a precious resource, each piece representing an element of favor. I see myself collecting these from various holds and stockpiles, guarded by forces unaware of their imminent release. With each reclaimed piece, my life's fabric becomes richer, fuller, and more vibrant. This favor, once dispersed and detained, now flows freely into my life, enhancing every aspect from personal growth to professional achievements. It imbues my daily actions with grace and my long-term projects with success. With a heart full of gratitude and a vision broadened by divine potential, I affirm each day, I am blessed in all areas of my life, announce my greatness, and make me a channel of blessings to everyone around me. This powerful declaration not only acknowledges the abundant blessings in my own life, but also sets forth a bold request to be elevated and recognized for my contributions while serving as a conduit for positive change in the lives of others. Visualizing this affirmation, I imagine my life as a garden flourishing in every season, each area, be it health, relationships, career, or spirituality, thriving and rich with vibrancy. As these blessings manifest, I see them overflowing, reaching out like rays of sunshine to touch those around me. My greatness is not a trumpet that sounds in arrogance, but a bell that chimes in harmony, resonating with the frequency of humility and service. By becoming a channel of blessings, I transform my environment, enhancing the well-being of others through acts of kindness, words of encouragement, and deeds of generosity. This role enriches my sense of purpose and intertwines my success with the upliftment of my community. Steadfast in my journey towards realizing every dream, I affirm, let all my great plans come to fulfillment. This affirmation is a call for the maturation of every seed I have planted in my personal and professional life. It is a declaration of readiness to see my carefully laid plans blossom into reality, reflecting a perfect alignment of preparation and opportunity. As I embrace this affirmation, I envision each of my plans as a blueprint glowing with potential. I see the pieces coming together, each element synchronizing flawlessly to create a tapestry of achievement. From career ambitions to personal growth targets, every plan is underpinned by divine timing and effort. This visualization acts as a magnet, drawing in resources, people, and circumstances that catalyze the realization of my ambitions. It's a process that transcends mere hope, entering the realm of expectation, where the fulfillment of my plans becomes inevitable, witnessed by a chorus of successes. With a resolve to harness the full spectrum of divine favor, I affirm, let the power to walk in favor and blessings be released upon my life. This profound invocation seeks not just to experience moments of favor, but to embody favor as a constant state of being. It's a plea for empowerment, a transformative endowment that equips me to navigate life's pathways with an inherent advantage that attracts positive outcomes naturally. In this affirmation, I visualize myself surrounded by a luminous aura, a visible manifestation of divine favor that envelops me. As I walk, this aura interacts with my surroundings, altering circumstances, influencing outcomes, and tipping scales in my favor. This power is not wielded with force, but with grace, subtly altering the fabric of my daily existence to weave patterns of success and happiness. It enhances my interactions, turning ordinary encounters into opportunities for enrichment and mutual benefit. This empowerment is both a shield and a beacon. It protects me from the downturns of fortune and illuminates paths towards greater achievements. With the universe as my witness, I affirm each day, multiply me beyond reasonable doubt and comprehension. This potent declaration is not just about growth, but exponential increase, one that defies ordinary expectations and surpasses what is commonly deemed possible. It is a call to the divine to amplify my capabilities, my resources, and my impacts in such a way that they become a living testament to the power of boundless favor. Visualizing this multiplication, I see every aspect of my life expanding exponentially. My intellectual and emotional capacities grow, enhancing my ability to understand complex concepts and empathize with others more deeply. My financial resources increase, providing me with greater means to effect positive change. My influence spreads, allowing me to touch more lives and enact broader positive transformations in my community and beyond. This growth is not merely additive, it's multiplicative, creating a cascade of abundance that benefits not just me, but all those around me. It's a miraculous expansion that continually feeds back into itself, growing larger and more impactful with each cycle. Rooted in humility and openness, I affirm, I receive the grace and willingness to be a partaker in the great promises. This affirmation acknowledges that to truly experience and contribute to the divine promises of success and fulfillment, one must first possess the grace and willingness to engage with these blessings fully. It's an acceptance of the divine offer to partake in a shared abundance that requires active participation and a receptive heart. In this affirmation, I visualize grace as a gentle rain, nourishing the soil of my soul, making it fertile for the seeds of divine promises to take root and flourish. This grace softens the ground of previous resistances, washing away doubts and fears and infusing me with a new spirit of enthusiasm and commitment. My willingness turns into action, becoming the hands and feet of my intentions, actively reaching out to grasp the opportunities laid before me by the divine. It's a sacred synergy where divine potential meets human agency, resulting in a powerful manifestation of promises in all areas of my life. With a vision of joy and ease, I affirm, let the covenant of blessings without pains and sorrows manifest in my endeavors. This declaration seeks a harmonious state where blessings flow freely into my life's work, unaccompanied by the usual tolls of pain and sorrow. It's a desire for a pure form of success, one characterized by peace and contentment, rather than the strife and hardship often associated with high achievement. Visualizing this covenant, I see my efforts yielding fruit without the thorns of struggle. This doesn't negate the value of hard work, but redefines the nature of the work itself, transforming it into something that is intrinsically rewarding and joyful. The blessings manifest clearly in my projects and pursuits, each outcome marked by a smoothness and synchronicity that speak of divine orchestration. The absence of pain and sorrow in these blessings allows me to enjoy the fruits of my labor fully, appreciating them as true gifts of the divine that nurture my soul and elevate my spirit. Embraced by a vision of transformation and renewal, I affirm each day, bring forth water in every desert of my life and make a way in every wilderness of my destiny. This potent declaration calls upon the universe to transform barren areas of my existence into fertile grounds of opportunity and to clear paths through the confusing wilderness that may cloud my destiny. It's an invocation for miraculous interventions where they are most needed, providing resources and guidance in aspects of life that seem most devoid of potential. As I speak these words, I visualize oases springing up in the deserts of my challenges, be it in personal growth, professional endeavors, or relationships. These oases are not mere mirages, but real, sustaining sources of water that quench thirst and nurture life. Similarly, in the wilderness of my uncertainties, I see clear, well-marked paths emerging, each one leading me towards a destiny rich with purpose and achievement. This visualization is empowering, converting areas of sparse hope into landscapes brimming with possibilities, guiding me forward with clarity and assurance. With a spirit striving for excellence and leadership, I affirm, among my equals and contemporaries, make me the head. This affirmation seeks not just personal success, but leadership, a position from which I can effect the most change and exert the most influence. It's a request to be distinguished among those I work and live alongside, to be recognized as a leader by virtue of my contributions, wisdom, and the distinctiveness of my approach. In this affirmation, I visualize myself rising, not at the expense of others, but as a natural elevation supported by my efforts and talents. I see my peers acknowledging this ascent, inspired rather than envious, motivated by my leadership to pursue their own heights. Being the head is not merely about status, but about responsibility, the opportunity to guide, to inspire, and to set a standard of excellence that uplifts everyone around me. With humility and hope, I affirm, grant me your favor and bless every emptiness of my life with your riches. This declaration is an appeal to fill any voids, emotional, spiritual, financial, or relational, with the richness of divine favor. It recognizes that true richness goes beyond material wealth, encompassing peace, contentment, and spiritual abundance. As I embrace this affirmation, I visualize divine richness flowing into every empty space of my life like a golden light, filling it with warmth and abundance. Where there was loneliness, I now see companionship. Where there was financial strain, I now see prosperity. Where there was spiritual emptiness, I now see a fulfilling connection to the divine. This blessing transforms the voids into spaces of vibrancy and life, ensuring that my existence is full, rounded, and enriched in every aspect. With a spirit anchored in eternal hope and positivity, I affirm daily. For the rest of my life, let me walk under the canopy and umbrella of favor for my life. This powerful declaration invites a lifelong journey of walking in an unceasing stream of divine favor, suggesting a protective and guiding presence that shadows my every move. This canopy isn't just a shield, but a source of radiant energy that enhances every aspect of my existence, ensuring that wherever I go, divine favor follows, creating opportunities and smoothing paths before me. Visualizing this affirmation, I see myself moving through life under a luminous, expansive canopy that deflects adversities and attracts blessings. This canopy is woven from the fabric of divine will, tailored by celestial hands to fit the contours of my destiny. It represents not only divine protection, but also divine endorsement, broadcasting to the world that I am a favored child of the universe. Under this continuous shield, my journey through life is less about avoiding raindrops and more about basking in the sunshine of unending grace. Embracing a life of acceptance and welcome, I affirm, wash every mark of rejection away from my life and let the presence of favor surround me. This statement addresses the need to cleanse past negative imprints, those of rejection or failure, that might cloud my aura and impede my path to success. It is a plea for purification, asking for all remnants of past hurts and denials to be washed away, leaving my spirit pristine and receptive to new opportunities of favor. As I articulate this affirmation, I envision a gentle yet powerful celestial rain falling upon me, washing away the stains of rejection like mud washed from a window. What remains is not just a clear pane, but one that shines brilliantly, reflecting and refracting the light of favor in dazzling patterns. This cleansing allows the true essence of my being to shine forth, attracting like a beacon all that is aligned with my highest good. Surrounded by this aura of favor, I navigate my social and professional environments not as a survivor of past rejections, but as a pioneer of future acceptances. With unwavering confidence in the power of divine orchestration, I affirm, I suspend all protocols for my divine favor and breakthrough. This bold declaration asserts that no earthly protocol, no traditional barrier, no customary hurdle can withhold the divine favor that is my birthright. It is an affirmation of overriding power, claiming a supernatural exemption from the usual processes that might delay or deny my access to blessings and breakthroughs. In this visualization, I see myself approaching the gates of opportunity where long lines of wait and complex bureaucracies exist. As I approach, these gates swing open automatically without question or delay. Protocols that bind others simply do not apply to me. They are suspended as if by magic. This is not because I seek to bypass rightful processes, but because my journey is aligned with a higher divine timing that knows no hindrance. This suspension of protocols allows me to move forward with a celestial pace, ushering me into realms of achievement and fulfillment that are orchestrated with divine precision. With a heart open to boundless growth, I affirm every day, increase me in all areas of my life and let your favor speak for me. This affirmation seeks a comprehensive expansion that touches every facet of my existence, from my personal development and relationships to my professional achievements and spiritual growth. It's a call for an increase that isn't just incremental, but exponential, driven by the powerful advocacy of divine favor that acts before me in all scenarios. As I visualize this affirmation, I see each area of my life as a container being filled with vibrant, glowing energy. This isn't random growth, but a targeted increase, guided by the needs and potentials of each aspect of my life. Favor acts as my advocate, speaking in tones too profound for human ears, creating opportunities and opening doors that might otherwise remain closed. It negotiates on my behalf in the boardrooms of the business world, in the intimate spaces of personal relationships, and in the solitary moments of self-reflection and development. This advocacy ensures that my growth is not only recognized, but also respected and supported in every environment I enter. With determination and clarity, I affirm, I am drawn out of the pit of stagnation and reproach. This powerful declaration marks a transition from being stuck in unproductive patterns or tarnished by undue criticism to moving into a trajectory of progress and positive recognition. It's an invocation for divine intervention to pull me from places where I have been immobilized by circumstances or diminished in the eyes of others. In this visualization, I imagine myself being physically lifted from a dark, muddy pit where movement is restricted and the air is thick with negativity. The hands that lift me are not just rescuing me from stagnation, but also cleansing me of any reproach that has clung to my persona. As I rise, the light clears the mud from my clothes, reflecting a renewed version of myself that is pristine and ready to proceed without the weights of the past. This emergence is transformative, allowing me to step forward with confidence, unburdened by former constraints or the shadows of misjudgment. With unyielding resolve, I affirm, I demolish and uproot every power standing in the way of my favor. This affirmation is a dynamic declaration of offensive against any forces, seen or unseen, that have erected barriers to the smooth flow of favor in my life. It's not merely a defensive stance, but an active engagement to clear my path of any obstructions that hinder my divine right to progress and prosperity. As I declare this affirmation, I envision myself as a warrior in a field, armed with tools of faith and determination. Each swing of my weapon targets roots of opposition buried deep within my path, roots of envy, strands of deceit, boulders of malice, each blow delivered with precision and power. With each root demolished and each obstacle uprooted, the path before me becomes clearer, smoother, and more navigable. The landscape of my journey is radically altered, not just by removing what has hindered me, but by preparing the ground for new growth, fertile and free from the taint of past adversities. With a resolute spirit and the courage of my convictions, I affirm, I disgrace every ancestral power and forces, stopping my life from moving forward and stopping me from getting my blessings. This affirmation acknowledges the existence of historical or familial influences that may have inadvertently or deliberately placed limitations on my progress and access to blessings. It's a powerful declaration of emancipation from these outdated ties, freeing myself to pursue a path defined by my choices and divine favor, not by legacy constraints. Visualizing this liberation, I imagine the chains of ancestral binds dissolving under the light of awareness and resolution. Each link represents a past belief or restriction that no longer serves me, each breaking and falling away with a definitive clatter. As these chains break, I feel a weight lifting, a freedom not just physical, but spiritual, enabling me to move forward unencumbered by the past. This freedom allows me to step into a future where my actions and blessings are dictated by my aspirations and divine will, free from the shadows of historical dictates. With a heart full of hope and eyes set towards the horizon, I affirm, as from today, let the light of favor, blessings, breakthrough, and enlargement shine upon me and all my endeavors. This affirmation invites a divine illumination that transcends ordinary light, imbuing my life and every action I take with an extraordinary glow. This light is not just a guide, but a transformative power, enhancing every aspect of my life with clarity, purpose, and success. As I declare this, I visualize a brilliant light descending from the heavens, enveloping me in its warm embrace. This light radiates through every facet of my existence, illuminating dark corners of doubt and uncertainty, and brightening my path with possibilities. Each ray brings with it the promise of favor, the potential for blessings, the certainty of breakthroughs, and the expansion of my personal and professional boundaries. Under this celestial spotlight, my endeavors prosper, my relationships deepen, and my personal growth accelerates, guided and nurtured by the light of divine favor. Through these daily affirmations, I actively forge a path lined with the riches of divine favor and illuminated by the light of spiritual breakthroughs. By renouncing the restraints of ancestral powers and embracing the luminous guidance of divine light, I ensure that each step I take is grounded in freedom and destined for greatness. These affirmations are not merely words, but powerful incantations that reshape the fabric of reality, turning potential into achievement and dreams into tangible successes. Each day, as I repeat these affirmations, I reaffirm my commitment to a life of expansion, emancipation, and enlightenment. I am not bound by the past, nor am I blinded by the shadows of old challenges. Instead, I am propelled forward by a brilliant light, my path clear, my burden lightened, and my spirit uplifted. In this enlightened journey, I am accompanied by the certainty of divine favor, the reliability of celestial blessings, and the promise of unlimited potential. With these truths in my heart and these words on my lips, I move confidently into each new day, ready to receive the boundless blessings that await me, and eager to fulfill the glorious destiny that has been divinely ordained.